What's up, guys? It's your girl Dad, and I'm back again with another video. And today we're gonna just be doing an extra long set with a lot of nail art. So before we get into this video, guys, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I will be doing two different giveaways. One when I reach 500 subscribers, and the second will be when I reach 1,000. You don't want to miss that. You don't have to do anything to enter. Just make sure you're subscribed. Comment down below that you are subscribed. And that's it, guys. Also, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. But let's get right into this video, guys. First, I just showed you my prep. I wanted to keep my video a little short, so I did dumb the time down on it. But guys, it's nothing that you really need to be detailed about. Just go in with your cuticle pusher, push your cuticles back, take the shine off their nails. Make sure you're not damaging them by going in with a high speed. Your e-file shouldn't be on a speed over 5 when you're working with the natural nail. Go in, apply your tips, cut them, shape them. After that, use your swipe to dehydrate, or any dehydrator that you have. Go in with your protein bond or whatever primer you use. Use 2 coats. And then I'm just going in with nude acrylic. I did take most of the acrylic application out just to make sure the video wasn't too long, guys. But for the most part, I was working in like 3B method for these nails. And just pay attention to what I do. And just know when you're working with longer nails, you're gonna need to go in with more product. And but don't go in with a super large bead if you're not comfortable with working with large beads. Even though these nails are long, don't get intimidated to use more acrylic at one time. You still can work in small beads. If that's what's more familiar to you, then do that until you're more comfortable, because you don't want the nails to come out bad, and you don't want to have to do a lot of shaping and filing in the end. When it comes to my nail designs, guys, before designs, I just showed you a little bit of my filing. That was it. I didn't show shaping, guys, but just refer back to some of my other videos, and I pretty much keep that in. For the most part, I speed it up, but it's not too fast where you guys can't see what I'm doing when it comes to shaping and filing. After that, guys, just make sure you clean off the nails before you go in with any designs. You always want to make sure you have your client either wash their hands. Me personally, I just have them stay right there, and I use swipe to cleanse the nails once again. After that, just go in with your design. And guys, you could just pretty much see what I do when it comes to designs. But it's a couple things that I wanted to touch base on, so I'll come back in when we get to that step. Okay guys, so the first thing that I do for this design is I'm gonna go in and do all of my French lines for the nails. So this hand will be light pink and the other hand will be dark pink. So I'm just gonna do the French lines on each hand. How I do these Frenchies is I go in with a V, like I'm doing a V French. Once I get the V how I want, I go in and I do my actual rounded French tip look, and that helps me, you know, the V helps me just guide, and the only thing I have to do is really just the bottom of the French tip. Now you want to be try to keep your hand very steady when doing French, because it's easy to go out the line and stuff like that. So just take your time. Don't feel like you're rushed while you're doing French. If you're doing all acrylic French or if you're doing polished French, it all takes a little bit more time than a usual you know, typical designs or anything like that. So anytime you're doing Frenches, you want to make sure you charge for a little bit more, because you will be spending a little bit more time. Now when I'm done with the Frenchies, I'll come back in. for this crocodile look. I'm going in with my polish on a dotting pen, and I'm just making my designs, and I'm just doing like the little dots on the side and then the longer print in the middle. Once I do that, I'm just gonna sprinkle the clear acrylic over the nail. And you could do like, I guess you could do any acrylic that you want. You don't have to just stick to the clear acrylic. It probably gives you a better or a different effect doing a different color of acrylic for that one. So yeah, guys, that's how you do for that. Just kind of just sprinkle the clear acrylic over it, and then just kind of tap the actual finger to get the excess off. Pop it in the light, cure. I would say cure for at least 30 to 60 seconds. After that, you could just take it out and dust it off, and then that's the finished look for that actual nail. Okay guys, now for this nail, I'm just going in with my Model 1's bling gel. I purchased this on Amazon and it works pretty good, but I'm just going in with that, cleaning up my sides, and I'm going to sprinkle some glitter on top of it to give it a shimmer effect. Now you want to make sure when you go in with this bling gel that you don't get it on the nude part, because if you do, you will have glitter on the nude part and it will be cured on there, and you'll have to go in and file it out. So, pay attention to what you're doing, guys. Make sure you don't get it on the nude. Once you make sure you pop that in the light for 30 to 60 seconds, just like the croc print. And then when you take that out, you can dust it off. And I would recommend just kind of cleaning up the edges of it also. Okay guys, now starting with the heart design, this is a little bit of a difficult design if you are not able to keep your hands steady and do small lines. But I would say the main thing is just don't use a lot of product. If you need more, just go in with a little more gradually. But I always find it easier to do nail art when I'm working with less product. And I just went in with my dotting tool, made 2 lines, then I brought a line down and connect those, and just kind of filled in my heart. And that's it, guys. I went in and cured that, and for each layer around that, I'm gonna do a different color, and I'm just gonna trace the heart, guys, until I'm done filling up that space. That's all I'm gonna do on those nails, is just trace around the heart and just make more hearts and just make that abstract effect. That's it, guys. But just make sure if you do get it on, like if you going in tracing the heart and you get a little bit on the previous part, just go in and clean that off, because you did cure it before you add the rest of the design. So it's not gonna hurt you to go in and wipe that off. Just take your time, try to work with a steady hand. If your client is moving, ask that client to just stay as steady as possible, because when you're doing a design like this and you need to get your lines close but literally not on top of each other, you're gonna want to be as still as possible. But it's pretty easy, guys. Just go in with a heart and trace around it, and that's how you do this effect. So for this nail, I'm just doing a marble nail. And just like with the bling gel nail, with the glitter, you want to make sure that when you go in with this blooming gel, you don't get on the nude either. Just go in with the blooming gel on the color part, not the nude. If you do get on the nude, just clean it up before you cure it. And then I'm going to go in with my two colors that I want to marble. And I'm just going to perfect the look that I want by going in with my cleanup brush and just tapping it and just really getting the look and effect that I want it to have. And that's all, guys. Just kind of clean up the sides on that and then pop it in the light and make sure it cures, goes in and cures for at least 60 seconds, because I always like to make sure my marble designs are cured because I'm going in with a nice amount of product. Okay, guys, and for the last design, I'm just going to be going in with my bling gel once again, making sure I'm not getting it on the nude part. And I'm going to sprinkle my little crystal pixie beads over top. And you want to make sure you don't get anything on the nude or it will cure over it and you won't get the effect that you want. And make sure you pop that in the light for at least 30 seconds. And that's it, guys. Guys, pretty easy set. Yes, a beginner could do this set. You will just need to take your time. Don't feel pressured to get this set done in the time that someone more that's been doing nails a lot longer than you could. It's not about time. When you're learning, you shouldn't worry about time at all. Just worry about doing a good quality job. And that's it, guys. For this set, I top coated, and for the ones that I don't want top coat on, like the glitter and the crystal pixies and the croc, I just go in with my nail art brush and top coat the nude, and that's it. And then I go in, clean up the sides, and after I cure it, I make sure I give my clients cuticle oil, and that is it, guys. A beautiful extra long set. But it doesn't just take someone who really has been in the game of nails for years to do this set. So when you see a set like this and you think like, oh, I really don't know how to do it, just actually sit down and watch what it takes to do it. 9 times out of 10, you can do it. Also, when it comes to like nail art and stuff, don't feel discouraged and say you don't do nail art. Try it. Break down the designs, and I guarantee you will get better over time. But if you're just continuing to say, well, I don't do nail art, you'll never be able to do stuff like this. And a lot of women like nail art, so you'll miss out on a lot of money. So just keep that in mind, guys. But that's it. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the 2 giveaways. All you got to do is subscribe. Anybody that subscribed will be entered into the giveaway. Also, just let me know down below in the comments when you're subscribed. And that's it, guys. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.